We got Riddles and Sparg0. We've been talking about this the entire day. Like, we could potentially see this match happen in grand finals of singles if it will be. Everybody is here, and you know when everybody is here, everything can get very ugly in bracket. But welcome to Grand Finals here at Collision 2023 Squad Strike. It will be the Wolf and the Piranha Plant, and honestly, I'm so excited to see Sparg0's Piranha Plant back on the table.
And it makes sense, like he's keeping with the same lineup against Riddles that he had before, the Plant and the Aegis, pivoting instead of the Lucina as we've seen most of the day. And I mean, if you're sticking with this Plant, then I mean, it's starting off really, really strong. Throwing out some of these back airs, an incredibly deadly move as per usual with most of the cast. You just got to find ways into it. The grab there as well with the empty landing, going into the Batui, but nothing coming of it quite yet. Oh, that up smash still reached. Hello.
That's the scoop, as I like to call it. Some of these up smashes have a lot of scoop when it comes to them, right? Piranha Plant, Byleth, Link. They scoop you from a little bit from the side, and it always hurts. The Plant so far has done its job, but now you got Kazuya on the board here. Going for the shield break there. What a statement it would have been from Riddles. But now here comes Fargo, finds the Nair, going to send Batui off just a little bit. It seems like Riddles is kind of getting stuck on the ledge here. Doesn't exactly know what Piranha Plant's capable of. Going for the Batui hitbox is not going to be enough. Good tech by Sparg0. There it is. My goodness.
There's nothing seems about this lyric. Like, this is just Sparg0 saying, you know what I'm really good at? Ledge trapping. And you know what Kazuya can, and like Terry and even every player in this game can kind of struggle with? Getting off of ledge. Good luck.
Ooh, okay, Batui so narrowly not going to do it. The recovery, though, is going to clip Riddles, too. The up throw is going to take the Kazuya out. And once again, this Piranha Plant has gotten so much mileage. The dash attack not going to be enough. Going all the way for the knuckles, too. The super armor through the down special as well is not going to be enough. But Kazuya, Riddles finally going to be able to get this Plant out of here, as now we're going to see some more common characters.
And then instantly onto the Byleth, right? Like, imagine this heavyweight that's so sticky, that's so hard to get rid of, and you turn it into a character that just does not get hit until this very explosive finisher from Riddles. You had the way to get past the distance demon is to get right in their face, and that knuckle to the throat is going to send Sparg0 onto his final character.
This is so scary, too. If you're Sparg0, you're kind of shell-shocked right now, like, what just happened? But now here comes Sparg0 with the Aegis, all of this reliable damage, switching on over to Pyra to try and get the finisher. There's the up air, but look how elusive Riddles is being as in the air. It does not matter. Gonna be able to find the finisher as Riddles reeling back just a little bit, just not ready for the Piranha Plant.
Yeah, the Plant put in work. Aegis finished things up. The Byleth got obliterated, and if you know what, if that says anything to me, it says a player who has learned from the previous set they played, where the Byleth was just so hard to get rid of, and that led into an extremely heavy Piranha Plant. Riddles is prepared for that, but being prepared for how fast Mythra is and just how easily Pyra can blow you up, that's a different thing that you got to shift to, and a different preparation that you got to go with. And the preparations are looking for a new kind of glue, because we're getting the Richter up to bat.
I'm so excited.
How excited are you?
I'm so excited.
So
I'm
excited.
sorry. I'm like,
no, you're good. I'm hyped too.
Okay, so when Belmonts were announced, right, I have like I love Castlevania, right? And then the Belmonts were announced, and then good players were playing them, and then good players stopped playing them, right? Like, Gauntz was running Tri-State with Belmont. This was the time, and Riddles was playing Belmont too, and now we actually get Belmont out here again. I'm so excited to see it, and honestly, it makes sense, right? Belmont has a lot of damage, and Belmont zones very well. So now what Riddles was struggling with, right, coming out of the corner, now Sparg0 is struggling to come out of the corner too.
Yeah, just no need to, like perfectly said, Lyric, like no need to even bother with interacting with Plant and realizing like, oh, Nair's a little bit quicker than I think. Wow, up smash kills that early? No, you just have a Richter who can interact from a width length away, and that Vampire Killer is gonna take down a fanged demon. It just turned out to be a Plant instead of a vampire.
Yeah, look at the spacing too. Once again, if you join the community just like a little bit after Ultimate, I feel like we got a big spike during quarantine. not a lot of people know that Riddles played Belmont. So now going to be able to tether back is now, honestly, Sparg0 and Riddles both not letting their first characters go. I feel like they're really going into the depths of their pockets, trying to read the roll behind with the down smash. I like the idea, but unfortunately for Riddles, Sparg0 was just not having any of it. There's the F tilt though, trying to get the axe through the stage. Good air dodges up. There's the up tilt. On any other stage that might have been something, but we're here on Town and City. It's really big. The whiff grab, and then that might be the last time we see Belmont this entire set.
I get it though, right? Like you see the shield come up, you want to drop shield and find that forward throw, set him off stage, or maybe even kill, but nothing doing quite yet. The electric into the Demon Wings will at the very least bring this to an even game. But now you've got a Byleth that's looking to try and make a little bit up for what happened in the previous game.
Yeah, Sparg0's definitely not happy about how that first time went, but it looks like Riddles is just planning on putting on another clinic here, trying to just keep Sparg0 on the side, but there's the nair into the dash attack. Now, here we go, a little bit of iffiness on the ledge here. There's the up air, good air dodge through. Byleth up air, one of the strongest aerials that we got here, as now Sparg0 trying to line up. Oh no, this is what you hate to see! Kazuya on a platform.
Yeah, that Ferps tech coming in clutch, and again, covering in a way that's not instantly committal. That time with the first hit of Twin Pistons, right into the finisher. And now this Aegis gets a chance to show why it was Sparg0's like head character for a little bit, the first rep of their kind. But will they get a chance to play? Holy, 60%, and Rage Drive's not even done. Yes, the backer will close out the stock, but now the Terry, which didn't get much of a chance at all in the previous game, has to put in some work.
I loved the way that Riddles essentially was doing a temperature check after each hit. I feel like we've seen Riddles go in time and time again and take a combo from 0 to 100, and that was the time where Riddles was just like, I have no idea what you're going to do, but my goodness, side special not going to be enough. Mythra stuck on the ledge, but the F smash will hit below, and this quick switch to Pyra going to be able to seal it down for Sparg0. Sparg0 going up.
That was
nuts.
Yes, but also reminiscent of Cosmos' Aegis more so than Riddles, more so than Sparg0, excuse me. Sparg0 doesn't usually go for those two-frame F smashes, doesn't usually go for nair into Lightning Buster. Like, you don't see that like level of confirms and abuse of Town and City as much as you do Cosmos, who always picks Town and City.
Right.
Like, it's a very nice change of pace there from Sparg0, able to adapt, learn, and take advantage of both of Riddles' characters kind of being very one note as we swap completely now. Goodbye, Terry, and hello to Roy, Wolf, Kazuya. Riddles digging deep.
I don't know about this one. It is the tournament point, though, for Sparg0. We are going back to Town and City. So maybe we're keeping Roy because we want that, jab back air right on the side. But, I mean, look at the Wolf already eating 75% of damage about 20 seconds in. You hate to see it if you are a Riddles fan. But here comes Riddles fighting his way out of the corner. Great spot dodge into the down smash. It covers so much space. Ubel looks in shambles right now.
I'm just so, it's real because it keeps working. Like, when you're plotting data, like, outliers exist that work sometimes, but where will you be able to replicate them? This is repeatable. He is doing this to the entire bracket. This plant.
It's real.
It's real. It is real, and it's fiber, and it's delicious, and it's everything that plant mains want.
It's like that meme on Twitter. It's like Sparg0 plant isn't real, like your therapist, and it's like Sparg0 plant.
Like, 0 fears. Sparg0 plant, 1 fear.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, so
whatever
it is going
to
be Riddles finding a way to get the plant out of steer here, and now comes back the Byleth. So we've seen explosiveness from both of these characters now, as now Sparg0 needs to find a way to get some damage in, because still we haven't even hit the Rage Drive percent, and this is what Riddles is known for. Finds the electric, finds the stock, and finds a way to keep going.
It came off of what may have been a misinput thanks to the auto turnaround, turning a potential electric input into stature smash instead. But hey, you got the stock off of it, and now you may just get another one.
Ooh, okay, Kazuya on a platform, so scary, but Mythra gonna be able to make it out. But look, 80% just from that one combo. We haven't even hit Rage Drive yet, Ubel. Things are looking not so great for Sparg0 this game, but now here comes Pyra, finds the fall off. That was nice with it for sure.
Yeah, a lot of the times you try and let Kazuya recover and keep him pinned in the corner, but when Sparg0 gets going, you gotta find way. When any character gets going, you gotta find different ways to close out stocks. And now this Aegis is starting to prove a little bit. Another falling there. Trying to use this platform to extend just as it's leaving, though. Unfortunate for Sparg0, but the Pyra is now online and ready to do something here, Lyric. We've seen what this Pyra can really do, and that Prominence Revolt out of the corner is certainly something. But the rapid jab.
Yeah, unfortunately, caught you pressing A a little bit too much. Sometimes you really want that move to come out. I get it. Riddles, though, going to be able to kind of put a Band-Aid on the bleeding right now. Sparg0 still up 2-1. I was about to say this would have been the time that I really wanted to see the Terry back out, but let us know, Ubel, what's going on?
Just like a quick aside, right? I really like the idea here of run up, jab 1-2, keep Riddles on his back foot, keep him slipping, keep him thinking like, oh, like I'm gonna tick your shield once, then twice. But I mean, nothing more to say than it's a misinput. But besides, like, right idea, horribly wrong execution. Dear God.
Riddles was hovering Ness for a quick second. It is going to be the Ryu instead. Ryu, Roy, Kazuya. Yeah, it's going to be Ryu, Roy, Kazuya coming out from Riddles here. Sparg0 still just...
Ride or die.
Sparg0 is ride or die plant. I want to see, you know, we were doing media day. It's like, who do you think is going to win? So I was like, oh, yeah, maybe Tweak. And now I want to see Sparg0's plant in grand finals.
Honestly, imagine.
Why not, though? Why not?
I cannot give you an answer to the age-old question of why not.
All right, here we go, though. Sparg0 starting it out with a nice nair. Okay, I see why the Ryu's out, right? We want to focus through Patui.
Yeah, I don't have to ignore. I can ignore your single hit moves. Now you're forced to go into a lot more neutral air in very suboptimal positions, assuming that you were able to survive, which just barely. Plant's down air is active as a spike for 1 frame.
Ooh, okay, gets the Shoryuken. It's not going to be enough. It would be such a shame for Sparg0 to lose this plant because I'm telling you, the plant has been performing the best out of any of the squad strike characters.
It's been the glue. It's been so important to his roster because you go from like a zoning heavy character to a what a tech.
That's a top player tech.
That's a top player and a half tech, but that up tilt's not going to do it either here, Lyric. Now you're just threatening with the Patui, threatening with an up throw, threatening with an up smash, and everything that Plant ends up, all of Plant's like telegraph kill options are just so hard to avoid because it can come off of a grab, but the dash attack sets Ryu off stage.
This first stock is just not coming off easy. Sparg0 going to be able to find the nair into the forward air, looking fantastic now. 160 though, it's something that Kazuya should just kind of eradicate immediately. Hey, it was like what I said, eradicating immediately. So now we're going to be seeing the Byleth Kazuya. If it's anything that we've seen between these two the most this squad strike bracket, it's got to be this Byleth Kazuya here. Here we go, going for the second double dunk. It's not going to be there though. Sparg0's still stuck on the ledge, trying to just mix up the timing on getting back to the stage here. But look at this, both players just want to get this early cheese stock, finds the double dunk, and that's going to be Riddles turning it around, only taking 11%.
Yeah, this Kazuya has really turned up and changed the route that he's been going for, trying different things at different timings in order to make sure that this Byleth is just such a non-factor, relying on 2 characters instead of 3, but the interrupt from Sparg0 just in the nick of time. The Rage Drive is online now and will continue to be for a good bit. Uh-oh.
There's the stun. Let's see. Ooh, okay, just going for it. You know, oh my God, no way.
No, yeah, that's the matchup. Honestly, I remember after Riddles beat Leo at a previous summit, right? I listened to his tools off stream, and it's like working through it. The matchup against Aegis is right here. This, well, kicking in the back, but also getting this Gates of Hell grab sets up for easy edge guards against Aegis. All you need to do is combo into it.
It's the like kind of the mix too, because you would expect going against Kazuya at low percent that Kazuya would really just want to get all that damage good and ready to go. And honestly, just mixing up the mentality of like, oh wait, you're off stage. The first thing you want to do is jump or switch right to Mithra to use Photon Edge to get to the ledge. It's genius by Riddles. And now what was looking so rough in winners finals is now looking so close in grands. It's 2-2 right now. I mean, we either go to a reset or Sparg0 wins.
Yeah, it's either the end of the tournament or potentially 5 more games of Sparg0 Plant and Riddles' entourage of friends. All his super friends just waiting to get going. But that Plant back air not going to do it quite yet. Ryu's got some weight of his own as Sparg0 continues to hunt for blood, really trying to establish a hard lead, because right now this Byleth has just been getting shut down by a lot of the mid-range or mid characters, the central character in his lineup, in Riddles' lineup.
Ooh, okay, still, all the chip damage that Plant recovery has gotten this entire bracket here, but now just the up tilt will take the Ryu out. I mean, once again, I can't say it enough. The Kazuya has been doing a really good job of just getting the Plant out of here, but now look at all that damage that it's done. This might actually really help Sparg0 in the end too. The dash attack doesn't lead to the down smash, but Riddles now starting to bleed out on one of his aces and one of his best comeback factors.
Yeah, what I've been loving about the use of Poison Cloud here from Sparg0 is its use of visual noise against Kazuya, hiding in the cloud and throwing out something that just you can't even see to react to.
Ooh.
Fortunately for Riddles, though, he's got an edge guard here. Yeah, the Searing Edge is going to do it. That double jump cancel forward air. And now you got Rage Drive online and a Byleth that's been hurting real bad this set.
Yeah, if I'm Sparg0, I want nothing to do with this. The down tilt up there, though, will at least give a little bit more damage. Trying to find a poke with the Nair, with the sweet spot back air with Arid Bar. My goodness, what a way to just quell that rage.
You just see the cross up as well. In the slightest of frames, he was in the slightest of spaces, he was able to cross up that shield and get a massive punish. That back air doing the work and closing down the demon, and now it's just this Roy standing in between Sparg0 and a squad strike victory.
So close to, there's the forward air, looking for the back air. Riddles moving now, but here comes Sparg0, finds the first Nair, as now just trying to line up to get an up tilt. I mean, Riddles so desperately needs this edge guard right now, but great falling through, does not get hit by the back air. But now here comes Sparg0, finds the first Nair, finds the sweet spot, back air there, can't find the arrow follow up. So now here comes Riddles, needs to get an opening and get it now. You still have another character to go. There's the back throw by Sparg0. It could go either way, and you hate to see it end like that. Riddles just shaking his head saying, all right, yeah, I got that. No, and, you know, once again, just the very playful banter at the end.
Yeah.
You hate to see it like that, end like that, but I have to say, this is not a win for anybody other than Sparg0's Piranha Plant.
Oh yeah, like you can ignore the other characters. This was Piranha Plant Gaming thriving throughout and surviving throughout multiple characters. And if there's any motif that I feel like anybody can take away from the set, it's every character has a win condition, and it is some characters are criminally underexplored. We saw Mii Sword Fighter, we see Piranha Plant,
yeah,
and so many more, such diverse squad strike rosters, and that's what makes the event so fun.
Love to see it. Honestly, what a fun day one for Collision. I mean, we got doubles, we had squads, there's collegiate crews, if you couldn't
right over there.
hear
It's
to
crazy.
our right. And that is just day one. All of the action is going to start picking up tomorrow. But before we even start talking about tomorrow, let's talk about Gen Game Media here. They proudly have been supporting Collision since 2019. You got broadcast photos, videos, and of course more. You can follow them on Gen Game on Twitter and Twitch as